the most important aspect of this here is to really consider searcher intent, right? And I like to break searcher intent into 4 different categories: navigational searches, informational searches, commercial research searches, and ready-to-buy searches. So a navigational search is usually a query that maybe someone's been to the website before and they're just trying to get there again, right? They've been there a couple times and they want to get there, or they know of something and they're just trying to navigate their way to it, right? At PayPal, a really good example of this is PayPal login, right? If someone's typing PayPal login, they know where they're trying to get. Maybe they've been to that page before. They're using the search engine to navigate to their query. There's some examples here that we did. So when we talk about navigational, informational, commercial research, and ready-to-buy queries, I just threw up some quick examples. So a navigational query might be San Francisco Tourism Board. Maybe they've been to the San Francisco Tourism Board website before. They're just trying to get there again. Informational queries they're usually not commercial in nature, and they're just people trying to do research, right? So things to do in San Francisco. Now, that being said, even though informational queries are generally not commercial in nature, there's some companies that really use this principle really well. My favorite example of this is TripAdvisor. If you type things to do in any US city, TripAdvisor is usually in the top 3. And they do they have these really good landing pages where they say, the top 50 things to do in San Francisco: Golden Gate Bridge, Coit Tower, right? AT&T Park. They list all these things, and then on the side it's plastered with ads for Expedia and different hotels you can book, right? So the point here with informational queries, people that do SEO really well is they create really great landing pages for informational queries, and they answer the user's question while also trying to sell them, right? So they answer the user's question, they provide a lot of really good content, and then they end it with, by the way, we are a blah, 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 blah company, and we're selling blah, 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 blah. So TripAdvisor is a great example of that if you're interested in that. And then commercial research and ready-to-buy queries are examples of phrases that are very commercial in nature. The user, they have their credit card out, they're ready to go, they want to end this, for a ready-to-buy query, they want to end this search with paying, right? And these are where you'll see a lot of SEM spend. You'll see a lot of pay-per-click ads on phrases like this, and a lot of people competing. It's very cutthroat for a lot of these queries. So again, the point here when you're doing keyword research is the first thing people usually do is they do their keyword research, they sort by volume, and they pick the most frequently searched one, right? They say, oh, this is searched 20,000 times a month, I want to rank number 1 for it. But that's not always the case. You really do want to consider what's going on in the head of the searcher when you do your keyword research.